and gentlemen of Jumbo House, welcome to this special press briefing by the Jumbo House. Rejoinder on the reckless statement of Sodenye Jumbo on the state of affairs in Jumbo House of Bonny Kingdom, delivered on this day, Monday, April 13th, 2026 at Jumbo Akatikpo Park Community in Bonny local government area of Rivers State. We, the representatives of the direct descendants of Okponkata, Wari Opu Senebo, Captain Opuari Jumbo, head of Agu Okponkata Burusu of Jumbo House, Wari Opu Senebo, Innocent Jumbo, head of Dibiobuma Burusu of Jumbo House, Wari Opu Senebo Simeon Henry Jumbo, head of Igwe Burusu of Jumbo House, Wari Opu Senebo Fidelis Inyepara Jumbo, head of Nwodu Burusu of Jumbo House, Wari Opu Senebo Adawari Sunju Jumbo, head of Dibia Wodu Burusu of Jumbo House. Wari, better known as Jumbo House, have taken note of a recent statement by Sodenye Jumbo, the acting chairman of the Jumbo House Elders Council. We gather here today to declare as follows. 1. That Sodenye Jumbo has never at any time identified himself as representing any Burusu in Jumbo House. We consider, therefore, what qualifies him as a member of the Jumbo House Elders Council. 2. That Sodenye Jumbo has been acting chairman of Jumbo House Elders Council for over 6 years without making any effort at getting a chief for the house or properly constituting the Elders Council. 3. That the statement made on radio by Sodenye Jumbo was solely, unilaterally, and arbitrarily contrived, signed, and broadcast by him, which is an anomaly. 4. That there was no consultation with other members of the Elders Council or any arm of the House before that statement was broadcast. Thus, he does not have the approval of his fellow elders to issue such a statement. 5. That he alone signed the document without the secretary or assistant secretary, thus arrogating to himself the dual role of chairman and secretary. That Sodenye Jumbo's claim in the statement that Jumbo House, that Jumbo Major House and Jumbo Chieftaincy House are one and the same is false, misleading, unfounded, baseless, and a blatant lie, as there is no existing record in Bonny Kingdom to support such claim. 7. That Sodenye Jumbo is, in that statement, insulted a country chief of Bonny Kingdom, which is a sacrilege, because by extension he disparaged the Bonny Chiefs Council, which Sir Alabo Dan Jumbo is a member of, and His Majesty the Amiable in Council. 8. In our well-considered opinion, Sodenye Jumbo acted recklessly, unscrupulously, and foolishly in issuing a statement on behalf of the Elders Council of Jumbo House without authorization, approval, or endorsement of his fellow elders. 9. Dan Jumbo and John Jumbo are components of Jumbo House who cannot sit and fold their hands when things are going wrong in Jumbo House, as stipulated in the Jumbo House Constitution. Therefore, The actions of Sir Alabo Clinton Dan Jumbo are in order and the interest of Jumbo House, as he would have failed in his statutory duties had he not acted. 10. We recall that this same Sodeye Jumbo ran to Sir Alabo Charles John Jumbo to intervene in the crisis between William Adonye Jumbo community and Greens Ewoma community, being the only Jumbo House chief in the Bonny Chiefs Council at the time. 11. This action and several others perpetrated by Sodeye Jumbo indicate clearly a mindset that thrives on irresponsibility, lack of understanding, and ignorance of the tradition, custom, and culture of Bonny Kingdom. We therefore deem him no longer qualified to retain the position of acting chairman of the Elders Council. 12. In conclusion, we refer to the traditional drum name of our ancestor, Jumbo Okponkata, Sinamina Obo Furi, Aru Bibi Dabo, Opu Aru BPA, meaning he who cannot pilot a small boat cannot ask for a bigger one. Long live Jumbo House. Long live Bonny Kingdom. Long live River State. Signed, Wari Opu Senebo Captain Opuwari Jumbo, head of Agu Okponkata Burusu of Jumbo House. Wari Opu Senebo Innocent Jumbo, head of Dibiobuma Burusu of Jumbo House. Waropu Senebo Simeon Henry Jumbo, head of Igwe Burusu of Jumbo House. Waropu Senebo Fidelis Inyepara Jumbo, head of Nwodu Burusu of Jumbo House. Waropu Senebo Adawari Sunju Jumbo, head of Dibia Nwodu Burusu of Jumbo House. Wari Senebo Ibimam James Dan Jumbo, Assistant Secretary of Dan Jumbo House. Honorable DPN Nelson Jumbo, critical stakeholder, Sangamabie John Jumbo House. Pastor George Sunju Jumbo, chairman of Jumbo Akatipo Park Community. Ida Die Priye Adolphus Jumbo, critical stakeholder, William Adonye Jumbo Community. God bless you all.